What's up, YouTube? We're here, live on stream. First run of the day. Let's go, maybe pretty nice and simple and easy, and do a T Jacob to Darkroom. And Delirium. Let's just knock it all out, huh? This is the warm-up. I don't expect it to go well. It's okay, though. That probably means I'm gonna, like, just ace it. First thing, not an XL floor. Just jump right into here. What you got? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Yeah. Pretty good. We're going dark room, so we're gonna go into every single room like this. We're gonna get it. Speed upgrade, make it easier for dodging. Give me a soul heart in here. Perfect. That soul heart spit out with a, or that fire spit out soul heart though. Tell me that wouldn't have been the greatest. I'm the world's greatest. Ooh. Z Heal with the $50 of St. Jude, by the way. YouTube people, we're at $17,725 of $20,000 raised for St. Jude. Absolutely amazing. Z Heal with $50, finally making adult money so I can give back. Mom beat cancer in 2020, so it's time for the kids to beat it too. Congratulations. That's awesome to hear, Z Heal, and thank you so much for giving back. Thank you so much for giving back. Win against cancer is win for everyone. And Angelic Ascent gifting 2 subs as well. Very nice. Very generous for you to do such things. Army Fly was like, oh crap, it's behind me. Ooh, how did you miss everyone? Very unlikely. There you go. There you go. That's better. Oh. Could be a tricky room if they pooped you in. One thing if they poop you in and then run into you. It's another thing if they poop you in and Esau gets a bite. Pro bomb could have been used to get that fool's gold. It's too late. Zip. 0 monies. Probably not going to be going ahead and buying anything. The Wildcats. Dad, how's it going? Duskalix with the prime sub. Thank you so much, Duskalix. Welcome. I'm going to Hotspot Hot. Improper toe fats. 11 months. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. What else we got in there? Fifinator been doing some atomic crops tonight. Better be doing some atomic crops tonight. I got COVID too, Hot Sag. Spanky Tools, 12 months, full year for Spanky Tools. Thank you all, you generous, wonderful people. That looks like maybe regular secret room, oddly enough. It'll be over here, probably over one of these sides though. Let's just check the normal spot. Are you still shaving your eyebrows off at 20K? Yeah, I don't know if we agreed to that. Officially. Gotta be right here then, right? I'll go for the nickels. You'd be surprised at how many types of spanky tools there are. I've got time. You want to go ahead and list a couple? Our top secret room right there. Yeah, had to guess. Better that than the 2 dudes over there. It's an interesting one. That's a good one, but our bagged lunch broke. That's a rarity. I was gonna say maybe we should have just kept it on the ground and Perth rode it, but we only had a blank rune, so there's no guarantee of that. $20 for the kiddos from Dime Animos. Thank you so much. Appreciate your generosity. Thank you for helping. We're so close to 18,000, you guys. Can we just hit 18,000? Let's pop the Burke. That's a soul of Magdalene. It's a soul of Maggie. Okay, it's not as good. Surrounds Isaac with bubbling red aura for the current room. Enemies kill, drop half a red heart that disappear in 2 seconds. Might just take the blank rune. with me and hope for like a earth row or something, or a black rune on an item that I don't like. And with that, I must go. Spanky Tools getting $10 to St. Jude. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hearing Gamer says, wait! You getting your P.O. box set up at 20K? Okay, Fife. I went to the post office, okay? No one was working. It was during their hours. The metal thing was shut. I just don't think that they're working at this one. Tommy Rick, 38 months. What's up? Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna have to pick a new one. Spell Punk, 4 months. Just stopping in to say hi before work. Wonderful. Thank you so much for the subs, you guys. Use the soul of Blue Baby for bomb poop for gold. Oh, yeah. That's okay, guys. $60 from Poseidon. Wonderful. That puts us at $17,815. Glorious. I owe you guys 2 pairs of glasses, I believe. Or 1 really cool pair. Hey, Dad, what are you doing? Tainted Jacob to Darkroom. Huts, I'm pretty sure I am dying. I've been up for 82 hours straight, says Cody Hansen. That is actually physically dangerous, and you might want to think about sleeping. That's for real dangerous. All right, you've earned it. A super cool pair. That's pretty good. Esau's like, pride from my dead hands. Gotta get some damage upgrades so we can just walk between rooms. Kind of missed a little bit there. Boop. Not a good time to boop him there. Can you hit him? What is your deal? He's like perfectly going around him. There we go. Better. Censored huts. Do do do. Nee 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 nee. That thread. Oh, it sounds pretty good, thread. Oh. You're as good as my dad. Probably a secret room way over here. Maybe we just lure this. Okay. Bombastic Mo. MOF stands for more flings. $30 big ones from Redead Tamer to St. Jude. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome today. Thank you. Thank you for that. I want to open up those things? Probably not. To say the 2. Well, actually, we already got our item room, didn't we? So let's do it. Let's do this thing. Stape was very good. And we got 2 keys. That's wonderful. That's glorious. The more damage we have, of course, the more damage we do from Toxic Shock when we walk in. At least the last time I checked. Very dangerous with those guys, though. I mean, they are very angry. That was good. That was a good one. Marbles. Golden Horseshoe, Merconium. 50% chance the treasure rooms have 2 items. You can only choose 1. I think Blind Rage is also like really, really good here, but maybe the double items? Maybe? I don't know. Blind, the CDM. I think some people get a little blind to how good Blind Rage is, though. I vote for Horseshoe. Been loving the second channel lately. Since my new job, I also love seeing you and Jamie together. You guys are just like me and my girlfriend. The things you guys love, the nature stuff, the happy banter, and everything. By the way, you still have that subscriber shirt hanging around somewhere special. Subscriber shirt is in like the one that I wrote on. The subscriber shirt is in the Butt Baby shirt. Blind. Hot Todd, what can you see out of those? I'd give it about a 4 out of 10. Iframes to protect from Esau. Yeah, but does the iframes really protect from Esau? Right? Because if Esau hits you, right? Or is it Esau hits you when you're iframe and it doesn't even count? Wow. The one you wrote on all our names on. Oh yeah, no, I got it for sure. It's washed out for like a good amount, but you can still read it. The ladder. Is that true? When you be iframing? Yeah, okay. I think probably, like, it sounds vaguely familiar. It's just not something that I've stored away in my brain. We have a lot of health. And we're going dark room. We do have to do Mega Satan, though. Now it seems like a good time to go into the devil room, but... that's a tricky one. I just feel like devil room's the way to go because we need some health now. We can probably do it without, though. Most likely. Pretty sure you can iframe Esau's touch, yes. Okay. Not something that I've, like, put some time into researching. Or trying out. Like I said, maybe it's happened to me, but... Free devil deal! I know, but... This is a pretty good run, so why not go the tougher path of Angel Room because we have to do Mega Satan anyways? It's just gotta be done. Boobity-boobity-boobity-beep. Sometimes you just get some really unfortunate rooms like that. Sometimes the game just pees in your mouth. Excuse me, what? Makes sense. You can also go hard on Sacrifice Room for key pieces first. I don't really know if I want to go hard on Sacrifice Rooms with Jacob and Esau, but, we could totally do something like that. We could probably make on this guy. We could do something like that, later? Hush fight? We already got Hush. A damn darn miracle. Oh, hello, sir. Boop. What kind room? How kind of this room? What the kind of dog is this? Our damage is good. Our damage is pretty spicy. What's important is that you tried, Esau. Esau fired me. Best. That's a spicier room with all this health. If we got some sort of way to go to the sacrifice, we have to get rid of all of our soul hearts and black hearts, but... And then the nickel faces, of course. Let's see if we can blank ruin throw this, maybe. That was a Dagaz. Roger, roger. It's Hierophant. Okay, so we can go a little bit harder on the spikes and then get a Hierophant to get some soul hearts back if we really wanted to. Almost everything is dying right away. I didn't join earlier. I was a little bit busy, but hi. Oh, we just basically started, so you didn't miss a whole lot. This is first run. I was a little bit late. I was like, I can go down for a 30-minute nap. Hour and a half later, I'm like, wake up, and I'm like, basically from the Matrix, pulling the tubes off. What's his tube? Too bad I'm not big enough of a YouTuber slash streamer to have somebody just voluntarily make animations with all the stupid shit that I say. Boop. Didn't mean to boop. How can she boop? Could buy more soul hearts. I don't really have a whole lot of money in order to like play this machine though. I mean, let's maybe just wait to see if there's a sacrifice room. Tears down. Wonderful. This is so good. This is some of my favorite stuff I've ever seen. It's really nice. Sometimes you just gotta stop them from moving. You don't have a plan with it, but you're like, yeah, I know you're gonna hurt me. Looking at me with them hungry eyes. Hungry eyes. Tim was loaded, by the way. Sitting on a crawl space. Timmy fell down a well. I see the magic between you and I. Soul hearts on soul hearts on soul hearts on soul hearts. That's a horrible spot for you to stop. Monstro's tooth. I thought it was halitosis out of these glasses. I can't see. You think I can see? What a waste. Bedizzle would be nice. Bedizzle for shizzle. Please don't. No. Sir, you don't have a head. You're supposed to be blind. The shots should be random. Did not get our angel room. Did not get a spike room. And there's the pickles from last time. I'm a dick. I'm a dick. Another rainbow poop, too. It's a double rainbow poop thing. Like, and there's not even a place still to get rid of my health for money. Come on. Don't forget Nickel Face in the secret room. I know, saving the rainbow poop for the stuff and the things. We could have gone super hard. The horse has a head. Do you think the horse is like, no, left, buddy, turn left. Steering him. Okami Ray, thank you so much for the 38 months. Jimbo Masterin, 2 months. Welcome back. Yep. You make me want to play Tainted Jacob so bad right now, but I have work to do. You better get that work done. I'm telling you. Ooh, that's pretty good, but the book right now, I don't think it protects me against Esau touches. I could be wrong about that, though. Since the rework, once again, I did not put research into knowing these things anymore. But I say Baylord for $10. Been waiting on payday. Got a donut before May ends. How's the goal looking? 17,855. Thank you so much, Baylord, for the 10 big ones. Test it. The book should. It does. Does it really? Mom's box with gulp, though. Glasses are fabulous, darling. Book is still really good since it means less need to focus on other enemies. It's true, even if it doesn't work. I just like the mom's box of trinkets, though. Like, trinkets can really make or break a run. And, you know, you get the nose goblin, you get the snot booger tears, and it's like... Entered my mouth. D! Thank you so much for the $10, D. Recently turned 18, just got paid for my new job. I can give at least a little bit. You helped me make my childhood. You helped make my childhood, so I hope this can go towards those kids as you did for some of us. Thank you so much, D. I appreciate the $10. Angelica sent sexy tier 2 sub, 10 months, double digits. You're a pro, you don't need that book. Box is 15 out of 10. Yeah, a book at least means you can blunder haphazardly away from Esau. That some money from the dono machine to get more stuff from the shop. I'm probably gonna stick with the book. Nerd. They're both good, you guys. I don't think anyone's wrong right now in the chat. Especially that person that said that I'm a pro. I just like, I'm not gonna disagree with that. What if there was a rainbow red poop? It popped back up and you could reuse it. I'd buy it if I didn't have the ability to reroll, maybe. But I have the ability to reroll, so that box, you know, we could get more things. You are an SOB. Sob story. Mama MacGyver. A lot of half-off stuff. Game's like, nah, nope. See, no half-off stuff. Bombs away. Mod buddy, may you rest in peace. May you see the halls of Valhalla. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. Oh, let's get that card. Yeah, I got really good cards though. I don't really need it. I mean, it's just like it's a bust, of course, but like we are saving our money, which is also not a bad thing. No, half off, mama. Double nickel, lucky. Mama, I just killed a man. I gotta take these off, you guys. It's gonna benefit me more to be able to see. Put it to his head. Now he's dead. So instead, I'll get some French horns. Those are some French ass horns. Ass horns. We gulped. Oh, that'll probably be a winner. This is a BS room. Dodge and Esau in here. No, thank you. Yeah, we needed this last floor. Like so many different places to give health. So many. Anemic is not very good. I don't think that it is going to be a winner. Not the good. Can I get the bomb? Sassy, you're sassy. More sass. Saving our money for what? What happened? Free dead tamer, 9 months. Welcome back. That's a butt, baby. Celebrated with that $30 to St. Jude. Wonderful. I actually play French horn. Dope. I do not. Played your mom's French horn. Bomb. There it is. Let's take advantage of this while we can. He's right behind me, isn't he? The devil. We got filigree feather, which is dope. Gulp it. Oh, my stupid iframes are so long. Ooh, little empty vests. Another reason we should have gone with the freaking devil room. All right, what did we just gain? Empty vests and filigree feather. Filigree feather is a big reason to go angel room. Although we're gonna do the keys, we have to drop it inside of the angel rooms when we're getting the keys. But we could take it from there on after if we get any more angel rooms or any teleports. Joker cards and red chests and such. Time Lottie, thank you so much to the 15. Good to be back. Glad to have you as a sub. Thank you so much for the continued support. Ooh. That was some quick movements on the queue back to WASD. Alright. Working hard over here. So you don't have to. I panicked a little bit. I should have taken a little bit extra time. I should have just let him go by. Toxic shock. We need to keep our damage up so that we continue to have rooms like this. Black lipstick. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and bomb somebody. Get up to a 70% chance. 72. I'm feeling 72. Go one of these rooms again. We really wanted to try for that. Just drop it off and pick it up when you leave. Yeah, the problem with that is that... I remember everything all the time, and I've never left anything behind like that. Never will. Oh, what, Fruity Plum? He looks so cute in there. I gotta try it once. Okay, try twice. You can do this. I can't say that that was optimal. IV bag. Probably not. The free fruity? Yeah, totally free in a machine that takes tons of money. Serum is obviously there and we can't get to that. Book of Shadows plus cube. I just noticed. Dynamite combo, if we had saved it. Find some bombs, please. Play a modded character on stream sometime. We do that. We're just so close to the unlock here that it's like final push. Oh, we were in our shop and then yeah, we can't get to the secret room. So like that's the reason why we can't get our stuff up to a 72% chance. Your pill. Oh, that's right. We were keeping it. I can see forever pill. Good job, chat. I knew the top secret room was definitely there. Lazy worm. No thanks. Anonymous with $80 to Saint You. Thank you for that. F Cancer. That puts us up to 17,945. Can we hit 18? 18, you guys. $55. These French horns are going to be tricky. A little French strawberry on there, you know what I mean? Drop the feather so you don't gulp it for Mega Satan. Yeah, I got 2 bombs in there. Look at that. Oh, no. You did make a good point, though. We do have to drop it so that we don't gulp it, because if we gulped it, we'd be in trouble. We could still do dark room. And it'd be a good dark room at that. Do we want to just go heavy? This is not working. This is too heavy. These slide too much. They don't have grips. How do we glass this stack with some heavy ass glasses? Find a firm base. These are the dirtiest glasses I've ever seen. Who gets in here and touches all my glasses with greasy ass hands? My bad. Dorito frickin' fingers up in here. Seriously, this is so bad. Not good. I'm also sweating. Sweaty gamer huts. All right, back at it. Do we want to consider going over the spikes? Possibly. Let's see what we get maybe first. All right, I'm a soul already. Right when he went down, I was like, I could probably hit that. balls. Tiny balls. We did get that angel room. We got a box too, which is pretty good. Addicted, that's really my favorite. Yeah. Used diaper, very stinky. Eternal, yeah. I mean, no, but. Ooh, that was a little tight. Oh, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I can't even use these glasses, you guys. These two, okay, I swear to God. I bought both, all three of these monitors are the same exact monitor, right? And these are polarized glasses. I can see the screen just fine here. If I tilt my head sideways, it's black. Here, all the screen is black. If I tilt my head sideways, it's now not black. Why would they be polarized differently? Why would you do this to me? Who made these monitors? Just pop the lenses out. I gotta do this to read you guys. Black Flame, Minnesota, 18 months. Hey man, it's been a minute. Thank you so much for the 18 months. Welcome back. Ailey, 8 months, so close to 9. Thanks for the constant entertainment through stream and YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting me. Appreciate it. You don't have to read us. Oh, that's a good point. Goes back into my cave. Now you know. It's like when I turn my chat on and off. Chat's getting pretty mean today. Oop. Back in. I don't know, I kinda like the spikes idea. But I also don't like the spikes idea. But I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. This prayer card is a bust for sure. Red glasses for the hat. You're a genius. I just don't want the hat stack to be so high that I'm also like super hot and I overheat. That's never a good thing. We got to get the thing back, but not just yet. But wait, we can play the demon beggar, but I feel like, I don't know. What do you guys think about these demon beggars? I just feel like you don't get enough. You don't get it back. Let's just go ahead and IV bag with the health instead of going on the spikes. It's kind of a pain to fight those angels anyways with Esau tailing me. Could we be using our iframes to play this guy? Oh, it didn't even work. He's too smart for that. Empty vessel flight now. We can go ahead and some things. What's up, Void? It's going. Things are swell. They're swollen. Swollen. All right. Oh, there was a red heart, but it was in the curse room. And that's how I'm gonna play that. Now we need the protection. Go ahead and take our filigree feather. We pop down to the next floor and we see what's up. I was actually playing Isaac again. Go hard in the claw games, Assyrian. It was an option, but we have 2 shops left. Maybe that's the way to go. Ace of clubs in a double wide room. Yeah, I can handle this one. I can do better. We can do better than that. Not this room. Definitely not this room. Hit up that L room. Hit that L round. Mad Dogs, what's up, Mad Dogs? So excited to see you that I ended up walking into fire! 56 months, welcome back. Anonymous, $20, thank you so much for that. How's it going, Mad?
Ace of clubs.
It's a good room to save it for. That's just fine. Soul of the Forgotten. It'd be weird if you get a Soul of the Forgotten now and it turned into like a ghosty, like a Jacob ghost. Oh, I see. Blame me. I said I walked into fire. Didn't even blame you. I just yelled. You just assumed. Made an ass out of you and you. I mean, I look great, no matter what. That's the nightmare room. Drag him through. Wait, can't watch Twitch streams nowadays due to audio issues. So I'll catch the VOD as I usually do. Audio issues? You have audio issues with Twitch? A lighter. Suggests the existence of a heavier. All live audio is garbled and messy. VODs are fine. That makes no sense. Rip filigree feather, by the way. You mean the filigree feather that I dropped in the start room so that I didn't accidentally gulp it so that we could still get the key pieces? That one? That filigree feather? Must not be talking about that filigree feather. This is a pain. Twitch issues? Never. Steps 1. Let's just go for it. From downtown! Good jump. Solid jump. Troll heart. Tropicamide. Or 5 volt would be amazing here. Looks like the size of an XL floor. Don't it? Okay, give me something good here. Why is red heart run away sometimes? It's a troll heart. Just doesn't like me. As you touch yourself at night. Which one? What do you want? How rude. I mean, it's kind of hard not to touch yourself at night unless you put your hands in like gloves or something. Pretty normal thing, I'd say. I don't know why people get so upset about it. Quince, you guys love him. I don't. I guess I'll take the dream catcher, but am I gonna use it? Yeah, right in your dreams. Arrow Walk is a savable card. Quince is sometimes great. Quince is the best thing that's ever happened, and I love it so much, and it's so cool. Line them up, baby. I feel like I would think about spikes on this floor. But we still can't. We really need to keep the filigree feather away from us until we've locked in the thing. You know the thing. Not really a chance to get the thing. Not a chance to really thing it up here unless we got a top secret room that had an angel in it. That would be a blessing. More of those we could get. I'm gonna get a filigree feather finally and the ability to get angel rooms, and we're gonna get like one from it. Risky, actually kind of risky. I'm not gonna lie. Random dice room effect? I'm probably not gonna do that. We should pin them back before we start this thing, maybe. Or better. This is probably the best one. I'm gonna let him charge when he's way over there. Pin him. Let me do this. I'm gonna get like a little bit of a square going here. See what I mean by a little risk? Kind of a pain, not gonna lie, but we probably should do it. Only one more shop. Maybe it wasn't really worth it, but I probably could have saved it for the next floor because there's a decent chance you get some health out of this if we were to jump on the spikes. Save it for a floor where you have the spikes. Sacrifice room. It's a fun mini game with this character. Yeah. Anytime you want to hit a brother up with that trinket, that'd be great. Week Old Meat, thank you so much for the 23 months. Insert pun about resub here, haha. That is a good one. You make this look really easy. Well, this part's not so bad, but imagine if I would have pooped myself and then immediately got struck by Esau. I mean, it almost happened. We're only able to get like 3 or 4 squares unlocked by the time he was coming for me. Like that one right there, that could have got me easily. I knew where I was going though. Just play hard mode then. What do you know about my undetectable easy mode mod? It's golden pennies in the poop. Sure. Now we know that if it doesn't have a place to go, it just makes it up. That would have been really nice though if there was only one open spot and we picked it up and it just landed back on us. A golden penny that does all the work. Rotten Heart? Probably will go for that. What boss am I trying to beat? I was thinking Dark Room. Dark Room Mega Satan. What was in our shop this time? Bunch of crap, right? Oh, we got our dream catcher in the shop. That's right. $67. $68. $69. 69 part 2. 69 3/4. Not full, not 3/4. Being funny, do you? Wolfang, what's up? Looking for secret room potential. Here, maybe? Like, I should check all around it, but, like, do I want to? More money. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this floor. Grab our filigree. And skedathron. What else is in this room down here that we wanted to mess with? Tower Fool, Hagalaz, Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant. The Hierophant, thank you. Rip fun number. You're rich.
Oh, this is Patrick.
Lemon? I guess we could just not go to our item room. Close your eyes and run. Still not getting any damage upgrades, but still doing quite well. I really don't like this room. Okay, Quint's definitely helpful there. Ooh. For all those shops that we're not gonna get, that's gonna be really nice. Really special. Doctor, YT152, 100 bits. Hey, Hut, since you're playing Tainted Jacob and Esau, I found that if you use the rules to give Esau friendly and charm so he doesn't hurt you, it makes it a bit OP, essentially making it easier. Making Esau never be able to hurt me? Yeah, that sounds kind of, yeah. A little bit, a tiny bit easier. Fraction. Teeny tiny sprinkle of easier. Sounds like a fun character. Sounds like cheating. And there's the pickles from last time. How did you not die? I was like, why? I knew it was going to be Lemon Mishap. I just saw it and I was blinded. Blinded. We actually can't get a thing on the womb though. Unless we had the trinket, I think. So, you're a cheater! Oh, did I not drop? I didn't drop filigree. Didn't drop filigree, guys. I don't know what to say. Mega Satan's off. I just want to say that RNG can literally suck my nuts. I actually don't like you as a person, RNG. You are actively bad. You are a bad person because the idea that A, the spikes cheated, B, I forget to drop the filigree feather, and C, gulp worked in the first frickin' try is just astronomical. Kiss my astronomical. Frickin' jackass. That's insane. That's like actually insane. It hurts my brain. When you get all the quints together in one little spot, it does make a nice little blast. Normal day in Isaac. Nice, all these things that I can go ahead and use. You get the pieces from the sacrifice room. No. Because the sacrifice room summons angels, and angels now drop items. Death certificate, if need be. Are the key pieces even in death certificate room? I said to second dono, not sure if you saw it, not meaning to be pushy, sorry. I bet so, by the way, if you want to be able to not deal with machines getting stuck, there's a custom trinket called Oil Can that can make machines get unstuck when you touch them with the trinket held. Awesome stuff. I haven't gone deep into mods in a while. 4 months from Brada Hosas. Thank you so much for the 4 months. That's the chat. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. I hope it goes, Weatherman. Wellerman. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy O.T. It was the RNG. Winds blew up her bow, dip down, blow my Billy boy, blow the run. Blow my Timmy boy, blow. Soon when the Wellerman comes to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No thanks. Guardian of the Black Heart. Did not need to use that balls of steel pill. Y'all playing with me? Y'all just messing, right? Death certificate, holy cow. Pray for Dad's key. This happens quite frequently, doesn't it? Quadrius, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs to the community. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Putting on the chat blocking glasses again. I have to. The hands are tied, sorry. Look like this though, I can read it. Yo, sub gift hype. Pie Flavor, I see you with the 9 month. 9 months. You did it. Thank you so much, Pi. Glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Oh, this is Patrick.
Mom fight is tricky with Esau. I end up getting hit a lot. From slappies a lot. A lot of slappies. And then whenever you get slapped, Esau is never there to slap back. Ooh. Blow my Billy boy, blow. Soon when the weatherman comes to give us deals with the devil, cause that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, game, you piece of shit. Hey! Everybody now! Flight though. I got a frickin' filigree feather, you guys. You think I'm gonna frickin' frick you, little frick? Frick you! Gotta re-chat though. Get some hype and love going. I'll put these up here. Evie will wear them. Officer Evie. Can you wear them? Can you stop being a little bee? Riza, thank you so much for the 12 months. It's a full year. Welcome back. Pie flavor with $400. $400 for St. Jude. Since last time we raised 1,566. Remember, for every $4 you give, I give one more. That puts us up to $18,365 for raised for St. Jude. Blah, blah, blah. Less than $2,000 left, you guys. We are at 18,365. 365 days of the year, 18,000 hours every day. So at least there's that to celebrate. I would totally take Spear of the Night right now if I didn't have Filigree Feather. But I do. But I do be having that. So, like, what do I do with that? It still doesn't mean I'm going to get anything worthwhile from an angel room that might not exist. Do I just take the flight? Throw the Filigree Feather away? What a waste. Just makes me mad. Makes me upset. Sacrifice room, though. No, don't take it. I can still get things from the sacrifice room, even if I do take it. Fight and Spectral is greater than Filigree. You might take it. You should probably take it. I'm thinking for like dodging Esau. Gonna make my life a little bit easier, I think. Oh, what a poopy poop. Bunch of poop. Did Edmund make this run? Because it's poop. Edmund McMillan, you little pooper. Make your life a little bit easier. Esau. Good one. Funny joke. Our damage is actually embarrassing. Our damage is really bad. We've been carried by Toxic Shock this entire run. Thoughts on Quince? Not as good as Toxic Shock. Fly me to the moon. You could also fly me to the Emperor.
The moon.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. You already get that via Esau. Quince. Damage potential. Damn you, chat delay. I'll never know what chat really wanted to say. D4 could potentially get me everything I've ever dreamed of. Happy you took flight. Hemolacria. Maybe, but like, it's like, does it really give you damage if it takes away your fire rate, you know? By the way, Pie Flavor, I didn't forget about you. Little Pie Flavor hat. Use Evie's ears to keep it on. But you pretty. Thank you. Your items are not ideal right now, D4. How many health upgrades are we going to get rid of when we D4? 1, 2. We got 2 health up pills. But just 2 health ups gone is not bad. It's not a bad thing. Whatever happened to the Greg hat? Oh, we have it. Maybe the worst decisions you've ever made. D4 is unpredictable mistress. You can get rid of the feather. I can't get rid of the feather, I don't think. Even if I D4, it's still stuck. Toxic Shock being lost would be bad. Please, can you get rid of feather? If you reroll into another mediocre build, you lose Toxic Shock, which is the only thing that carried you right now. Toxic Shock won't carry me into a boss, though. That's the thing. If we had something else that could carry me, D4 might ruin everything. Done me bad in that case. Q move 56 months. Welcome back. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reroll the book. We got Incubus. We got Stopwatch. What else did we get? We got Icicle Baby. We got some damage up, so better damage. We have Montezuma's Revenge. I think this is good. We'll miss the flight, though. We'll miss the flight, but we did trade flight for Incubus. Taurus? We do have a Taurus in there, don't we? Now take Hemo with Incubus. That might be a good play, yeah. Arrow Walk, we could slow down rooms even more. Go with this. So we lost our flight, right? But jump over some spikes just for some stuffs. We don't have a way to get flight, do we? Probably should have re-rolled it before I D4'd. I didn't really think about the flight thing. Got 4 or 5 volt. They do have a 4 or 5 volt in there. So 4 or 5 volt, maybe with the book would be the way to do it. Get hit by Esau for flight. I guess we could grab those 2 things when we leave, right? I suppose. Stopwatch is just worth everything, I think. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doo-doo, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, bow. Shee-beep, beep, 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 shee-beep, beep, beep, beep. Another shee-beep, beeps. Hold my hand. In other words. Multi-dimensional in there as well. Kind of crazy if you think about combination with the Incubus. Imbolacria shooting through the multi-dimensional could be a thing. Give me a balls of steel pill. It's nice. I just don't really need it right now. I guess I could walk over the spikes, grab the stuff, and still come back for dinner. Slash balls of steel. Was this charged? No. Should have known. Oh, I wanted to keep the book, damn it. I dropped it for this thing again. That was dumb. I can just come back later. Whatever, you guys. It's whatever. Probably still should come back, but it'll help me survive at least now. Hurt ourselves and reroll the D4.
Balls of steel.
Got a little jumbled there. One makes you small. I'm in. I don't want to be too small though, because then I can't see my own self. And I'm dodging from Esau. Oh gosh. He takes a while when he's slowed to actually charge. I thought he was just going to pick the direction where he was facing when he started charging. He didn't. He switched it up there a bit. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-doop, ba-bop, chibi-doo-bop. Just bopping. We have a battery. We got a double charge. You could double Anima Sola. Is kind of interesting.
Perks.
Fly me to the perks. Let me watch just how she smirks. Taurus good for Esau. Old bandage, we could take that after the deal with the devil. Purgatory can be helpful. Is it going to be the best though? We are 3 out of 3 conjoined right now, it says. Even though that's not true. We can't reroll into a thing. I don't know if it'll give me it now though. Let's stop farting. No reason not to take it. More friends. Just grab both. Screw it. We do be looking pretty okay here. I don't want to trap myself in the room with Esau and do a heckin' dumb. I'm a little bit worried about the red poops that are in that room if I'm going to try to reroll. I might just yeet a bomb across and see what happens and wish for the best, because I just, like I said, I don't really want to really mess with that room. I'm a little nervous that I'm going to do something stupid. Might do something stupid without doing the other stuff. Okay. Didn't exactly work out as planned. Is that worth the heart? Oh, I got this thing charged up. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Happy about that transaction. Didn't have to risk it. I think it may be top secret over here. Didn't have to be risky. Is risky. Looking for top secret room. Dies. Got a little close there. That was a little dangerous. Oh, my health is back. I played that one right. Sheebity-ba-dee-ba-ba-dee-dee-boop. Ow. Nice. Good things. Getting another orbital would be nice. I'm not really sure how this damage thing is going to work with how crazy our shots are. Every single explosion that comes out, does that count as a shot that misses? Just get almond milk. Purgatory, you scared me there. I thought that was Esau coming up early. Is Poker Chip affected by luck? I feel like if Poker Chip was affected by luck, that I would seriously reconsider it being a trash trinket. Flat 50-50. Wouldn't it be pretty okay, though, if it was affected by luck? Even if it was even 1% for every one luck. Gianna Cosmos, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Appreciate that. How'd I figure I'd send something since I have the extra. Keep up the good work, Dad. Appreciate you giving back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, look at that. I'll be a monkey's uncle. We have Nun's Habit? Of course we're wearing it. Now's the time that you're going to want to charge. But now I'm not doing it. That was odd. That was really odd. Hello. Better fire rate, better damage by 3. Minus range, minus luck. Plus health too. That was a good one. It's oddly good. Goodly odd. Better pizza. Herpagerns. He's tired, Huts. Tuckered him out. Get a double charging going there. We don't have to wait for a double charge either. It's, you know, we got soul arts and stuff waiting for us. It's all just basically waiting on one stupid mistake. Shee-lee-doo-dee-doo, shee-lee-loo-lee-loo-lee-loo. One stupid mistake room coming right up. Restarts the current floor. On womb 2. Fight mom's heart twice. We could probably make that happen. Not against it. Purgatory go. Goes for Esau. Thanks, bud. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore.
I'm excited.
Not the best. Not the best thing to see. Black card up and away. What we're gonna do now? We go into the curse room. Can even save a charge if I just push this over. Like this. Right next to the door. This poop head out of my way. Boom, baby. There's still a blood bag waiting for me, and I feel like I should take it even just for the speed up. Speed up could be nice. And that might have been our third charge on the I'm excited, which is good. I was kind of looking for some bombs. That'll do. Unnecessary style points. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm about a soul heart here, but once again, the speed up's good. Faster to charge up my Taurus. Is that a good or bad thing? Both. We have this machine here that we could totally play, but we're actually pretty okay with the things that we have. I guess the fact that our items charge up with 4 or 5 volt means that our dim bulb will most likely never be useful. Okay, that was the last charge of the I'm excited pill, maybe. Alright, you know, I think I'm just gonna go. That was a sticky nickel, I think. Son of a gun. Let's go into here. Guppy's collar. I don't see a reason not to take it right now. Redo the whole floor. We're going down. We can't forget. Swoop by and get those soul hearts before we 5, obviously. Goopy. Callus. Is that immunity to spikes and creep? I don't know why I second guess myself when it's game time. We also never found the secret rooms. That might be worth doing. 5 room for additional devil deal question mark. I'm gonna do it, yeah. Kind of a bad floor for it. But here we are. Because the only thing that we can really get, we really want, would be that extra devil deal. But we might be able to, you know, do some special stuff like bombing into a boss trap room. Potentially. I'm really liking 4 or 5 volt in the book. I'm glad we took the book back. Glad we D4'd. Only creep, I think. Spike and blood creep according to Platinum God. I think it is spikes. I just never want to try it out. I'm still going to avoid spikes. It's hard-coded, you guys. And here goes. We're good, right? Yeah. Hi, Hearts. How's the stream going? What's up, Heather? Stream's going well. Raised a ton of money for St. Jude so far. Curse of the Blind is not what I want to see, but I always take it. I'm not gonna take that, though. Rerolls your active item upon using it. I think is it's a cool idea, and I know that Ed really likes the chaos. He loves the chaos, and a lot of Isaac players really don't like the chaos, especially the ones that are trying to do any kind of like streaking or want to do everything perfectly. I don't always do everything perfectly. I kind of embrace the chaos, and I honestly think that that's fun. It's fun to watch, at least. Doesn't always work out in my favor, but I don't think that Hut's luck would be a thing if I didn't. If I didn't go for it, there wouldn't be any luck to talk about. Cursed eye. Hey! Oh. Pikachu's like, I'm out! I wanted to see Cursed Eye. Chaos is fun, yeah. Guppy's Paw. Any reason right now that I would go full Soul Hearts? I don't have the Polaroid. Negative is like, we don't have the flight thing. We re-rolled that. The empty vessel. If I had empty vessel still, I would definitely go for that. I really like the idea of being all Soul Hearts, but to re-roll it. Yeah, that's gonna take coming in and out of the room a couple times though. But I like where your head's at. I really like the active item that we have, and I just think that I'm not gonna, even if it re-rolls, I'm not gonna want to switch it up. And here's our, well, there could be cards in here, but it's most likely gonna be Bookworm for us. El Bible. We suppose we could use the Bible. El Justin Bible. A Michael Bubbler, in order to kill Mom. Come back for it too, though. An easy Mom kill. Fly me to the easy Mom kill. Sacrifice room. This is gonna be a trap for sure. Bucket of lead. Yeah, would not have taken that otherwise. Would not have taken it. It's good thing we got those speed upgrades when we did. Oh, we already found the secret room. We really don't need to look. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're dumb. Morok? Boney? Little bone cluster? You could save that for later. I mean, it's probably better to take it because it's a 3-hitter. And you can refill it with red health. Alright, fine, we'll take it now. Jesus. We're just bumping out Soul Hearts left and right, though. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Go for a key piece in the sacrifice room with the paw. Could do the sacrifice room, but remember we have the filigree feather. So we could do that for fun. Do that for fun. I was gonna say, I don't even want to go into the mom room yet because we might find a beggar to bomb. And then of course we find a beggar to bomb. I said I was gonna go back for the Bible. We should probably do that. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's a hot pocket. Picked out for a minute. Did he end up gulping filigree? I don't want to talk about it. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. We got our flight back, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Bucket of lard, I guess, made that possible. Of course, it bumped out a bunch of soul hearts. We would have been basically able to afford it with just soul hearts. Do we want a full clear? I just feel like the more we're doing right now, the more we're getting, so. This isn't actually that bad. Lord of the Pits. In my opinion, not worth 2 hearts. But again, you know, flight is significant. I just feel like there are better flight items. So I find the price tag on it being odd. I don't find flight for 2 hearts being odd. What would you guys add just to Lord of the Pit to make the price tag match a little bit more? I don't want to be any smaller. Little Ducky, thank you so much for the 41 months. Welcome back. It gives flight and spectral, doesn't it? It's like, you know, it's not bad. Friendly pits, sneezes, sphere shots. They smile at you. Occasional Azazel beams. Gives Isaac a gun. Pretty sure it's just flight and speed, Zaxxon. Go to the pit should give you a fear shot if you go over a pit. That would be really, really interesting. Like, maybe if there was a pit in the room, you do get like a friendly black maggot or something like that that crawls out of the pit. I don't know. Or maybe it's like Purgatory, right? You fly over the gap and something happens. That'd be super dope. Make it match its name a little bit more, too. What is Lord of the Pit a reference to? Who's the Lord of the Pit? Brad Pitt? The pit idea sounds good. Like, it's just obscure enough. Maybe you get... Oh, I didn't mean to fly in here. I was looking at the map. Map was over top of the... And I was... Well, yeah, okay. Well, you know... Good Guppy's paw now. And to go into this special room. This is the one that we wanted. Thanks. Have a good day. Pit is another name for hell. So it's just like the devil. He is the Lord of the Pit. Double pits to Chesty. Byron Deluxe, 20 months. Hey, Dad, how are you doing tonight? I'm feeling okay so far. Still time left. Suppose we're leaving, huh? On a jet plane. According to a wiki, a quick Google search, it's Magic the Gathering card. Magic card. Yeah, Ed loves Magic. Checks out. Fill my butt with love and let me sing forevermore. What do you mean those aren't the lyrics? Track is love. Finished it before Esau even got out of bed. So on these floors where we're going to start basically getting charges back for our stuff. Per room, basically. That was a bad spot for you to come up. There was a bad spot, there was a bad freaking spot. Taurus, at this point in time, kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Shielded tears. You know, if we had piercing, that'd be maybe a little bit better, but still, I think it's going to be a positive thing here. That guy just walked into the spikes. I think that'd be super cool if finding a fallen fight outside of a boss room was really, really rare, and when you fought them, you always got to deal with the devil item. Instead of these, like, free fallen fights, like... 'Cause I'm free! Free falling! He's not giving devil items for his death, he's free falling. Good Lord of the Pit is a bad card. How did I miss all those shots? Purgatory even missed. That Purgatory didn't even know where he was going. He was drunk. This little piggy went to the market. It's too early. Yeah. It didn't matter. Esau walked right through it. Cause he's Esau. Esau and yes. Esau and yes. Cause he's Mother flippin' Esau and... At least this is going well. Mega Satan would have been really, really fun to do. It would have been really nice. What the music is this? Free Fallen? Or the late and great? Copy. 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 Copy would have been nice. Going paw would have been nice with the Horror of Babylon. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. I'm gonna go ahead and just go super hard on this. 'Cause he's free. Our luck is at 1. The chances of actually getting some chest payouts probably pretty low. Setup has got me feeling pretty confident though. Use the floor. Cause he's double free falling. Book of Shadows, a little OP sometimes. That's pushing me around. That's a little bit dangerous when we're next to an Esau. Knockback's not necessarily our friend. Here comes Esau sprinting. He's like... Malo, sexy tier 3 subs, 65. Hard to believe Malo's 65 years old, but, you know, checks out. Checks out. How's it going, Malo? Malo is the ancient one. Lost to the tales of time. For no one now lives to tell the tale of Malo. Wah, 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 If you're telling me that intro doesn't give you goosebumps, I don't know who you are. What intro? Okay. Mods, take note. Make a list of people to ban. The movie that came out on Void's second birthday. Birthday? Birthday. In the hospital, so Hello. Huh, wait, what? How old are the Lord of the Rings movies? Isn't the Amazon Lord of the Rings show supposed to come out pretty soon? Anyone else terrified that they're just gonna basically ruin the franchise? Arthur, 15 months, what's up? Hey Dad, loving the videos with Jamie. Hopefully I got the name right. Yep, Jamee. Parents thought they were really cool and they spelled it that way. Hobbit movies already did that. Yeah, you know, Hobbit movies are really like cinematically pleasing, right? There's like a lot of like really cool like special effects and shit, and it was like whoa. But then it also felt like it was definitely made for like a 5-year-old that didn't have the ability to tell what was going on and had no sense of any kind of storyline and just wanted happy, shiny, fun things to flash up in front of their face. That's how I kind of felt about the Hobbit movies. And you're like, wait a minute, this is all made up. Hobbit movies were awful. What did you guys not like about the Hobbit movies? What did you like about the Hobbit movies? Can we talk about that? No victory lap for me. Back to that, I didn't watch them. Casting was fine. The books, they were fine. Hobbit movies are not awful. They're just not fantastic either. Yeah, I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle with them. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take perfection. We're gonna get some chest drops, and we're gonna get a dad's key. Fish for dad's key. Fishing minigame for dad's key. Oops, wrong way. Have you seen the newest Dune? I did see Dune. I gotta admit that I hadn't seen the last Dune, nor have I read any books. So I didn't know what was going on. Very confusing and cryptic. Almost seemed like you needed to come into that with some prior knowledge. But it was good. GB Bug. For Perth Row. Nice Perth Row. Perfection's not doing it for me. 11 luck, still can't pull a chest. Correct orbit also the trick. Main problem is they stretched one book into 3 very long movies, right? There was something about like how they were still using some stuff from Tolkien's something other book thing with some like Hobbit lore and some stuff. I don't know. It's fantastic hobbits and where to find them. Something, I don't know, you guys. Wait, that's Pokemon. Serap him. Silmarillion? The Silmarillion. Fantastic Silmarillions and where to find them. Simpamillion. Fantastic hobbits and where to find them got me wheezing low. Starting CPR. Cuts on cuts when? This whole channel is cuts on cuts, really, if you think about it. That is not going to give me what I need. Dad's key is not a battery-related item. I think that's it. That's all she wrote. Cyan Droid, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Raise up. Could be GB bug consumables. Still want to use this goddamn GB bug. Goodness gracious. Here you go. There you have it, folks. GG. We got a mark. In the RC remote. It is looking better, that post-it note. Mega Satan and Delirium, they kind of go hand in hand, so that makes sense. It's gonna be a tough one, though. It's gonna be a really tough one. That was a really good run. It would have totally been Delirium-able. But didn't get it. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.